broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is 12 o'clock Newsbreak. In the local scene, the Albay Provincial Agricultural Office aims to strengthen the pili industry by offering training on creating novelty products and fashion accessories from pili shells. The training is designed to empower APO staff, selected students, women, and members of the Albay Pili and Cocoa Industry Association (APSEA), along with other organizations that support livelihood projects utilizing pili shell byproducts. The program also promotes a zero-waste approach to pili trees and fruits by using shells, leaves, and resin to create items such as lampshades, accessories, and other crafts. Participants engaged in hands-on demonstrations to create various pili shell crafts, including earrings, necklaces, and bracelets. The two-day training took place from October 16 to 17, 2024 at the Negosyo Auditorium, Albay Farmers Bounty Village, Cabangan, Kamalig, Albay. In other story, the provincial government of Albay continues to support families affected by the Bicol International Airport expansion by offering various livelihood assistance programs, including skills development training. Recently, the Albay Provincial Cooperative Enterprise and Manpower Development Office (APSANDO) conducted a wellness massage training for the affected families on October 16 at the Burgos Covered Court in Daraga. Participants were taught traditional Filipino massage techniques through lectures and hands-on demonstrations, and were also provided with a free massage essential kit to help them start their own practice. In addition, the families will receive further training on making dishwashing liquid and detergent powder, scheduled for October 23 at the same venue. These initiatives are part of the PGA's ongoing efforts to help families impacted by the Bicol International Airport expansion by providing them with livelihood opportunities to supplement their income. In the national scene, ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro has called for an investigation on the improper use of Department of Education DepEd funds under Vice President Sara Duterte. Castro made this statement after the revelation of some DepEd officials during the hearing of the House Committee on Good Governance and Public Accountability last October 17th. Said officials revealed the distribution of cash envelopes and controversial use of DepEd funds under Duterte, who served as the DepEd chief until she left her post last June 19. According to Castro, allegations of cash gifts and improper use of DepEd funds are really troubling. She stressed that such revelations are a serious breach of public trust that must be addressed with extreme urgency, noting that the people involved should be held accountable. The representative also urged for the people to unite in ensuring that the resources allocated for education are used appropriately and transparently. In other story, Cebu City has recorded a total of 2,831 dengue cases with 17 deaths, as confirmed by the Cebu City Health Department. According to the data published by the CHD head Dr. Daisy Villa, there were 941 confirmed cases and 1,890 suspected cases as of October 3rd. This is higher than that of last year's with 573 cases. 28 of those were confirmed, 545 were suspected cases, and 4 suspected deaths. Meanwhile, Barangay Guadalupe in Cebu City logged the highest number with 240, followed by Barangay Talamban with 168 cases and Barangay Apos with 126. The CHD has advised the public to be proactive in environmental management, stay hydrated, and to seek immediate medical care if experiencing signs and symptoms of dengue. In other news, the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority (MMDA) has been gearing up for this year's All Saints and All Souls Day on November 1 to 3. MMDA Chair Ramondo Artes, along with the Philippine National Police's Highway Patrol Group, National Capital Region Police Office, and Traffic Bureau Chiefs of Metro Manila, local governments convened last Friday to review their traffic management plans and emergency responses for the long weekend. Artis emphasized that the concerned agencies should implement effective measures to reduce traffic flow following the anticipated mass departure of the passengers who wish to go to their provinces. Moreover, the MMDA is also set to deploy 1,257 personnel who will be assigned to priority areas such as cemeteries, terminals, and major routes. And in the news outside the country, a total of 17 people were injured in Ukraine after the city of Kryvyi Rih was struck once again by 2 Russian ballistic missiles. According to local administration, Alexander Verkul, the said attack damaged homes and business establishments. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that Russia launched 800 guided aerial bombs and over 500 attack drones over Ukraine the past week. In connection, Zelensky has called for continued air support from Ukraine's allied countries, noting that Russia has been consistently hitting cities and municipalities in their country every day. And finally, in the news outside the country, a Libyan national was arrested by the German authorities for allegedly planning a firearm attack on the Israeli embassy. The suspect, identified only by the Federal Prosecutor's Office as Omar A., is suspected to have ties with the extremist group Islamic State. It was found out that the Libyan national had an exchange of information with a member through messenger chat with the intent to carry out a high-profile firearms attack on the Israeli embassy in Berlin. Currently, the suspect is now under the custody of the police and is being detained in Brunel. And that's all for the 12 o'clock news break. October 21, 2024. We'll be right back tomorrow for more news updates. And thanks to our 12 o'clock news break writer LJ Lorejo and AJ Espiritu. And on the technical side, Chad Bobis. And of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Luduca Castillo. And under the supervision of our acting Governor Glenda Ongbungao, I am Greg Hallare. And of course, before I go, we have online for some news flash. We have Sherry Dacoro. Sherry?
Yes, sir. Tropical cyclone wind signal number 1 has been raised in Albay and parts of the Visayas and Mindanao. According to the monitoring of the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration, PAG-ASA, the provinces of Albay, Catanduanes, Ticao Island, Burias Island, Camarines Sur, Sorsogon, Camarines Norte, and the eastern portion of Quezon, including Tagkawayan, Ginanayan, Buena Vista, San Narciso, and San Andres are now under tropical cyclone wind signal number 1. The areas in the Visayas and Mindanao, including eastern Samar, northern Samar, Leyte, Biliran, southern Leyte, Dinagat Islands, Surigao del Norte, and the Siargao Bukas Grande groups is also under tropical cyclone wind signal number 1. Tropical depression Christine was last spotted 870 kilometers east of eastern Visayas. It has a wind speed reaching up to 55 kilometers per hour near the center, with gustness reaching up to 70 kilometers per hour. It continues to move west-southwest at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. This is Cherry Dacoro reporting for Albay PIO Net TV.
Thank you, Sherry, reporting live from the field. My name is Greg Hallare. Thank you for for subscribing.